Hello everyone and welcome to another Gamereactor news video. I am Maunus and today we're taking a look at Cyberpunk 2077, a game that a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, have been waiting anxiously for years. But finally, there has been a major development in the development of Cyberpunk 2077. And what I mean by that, obviously, as this Gamereactor.eu piece can attest to, is that the game officially went gold yesterday. We don't officially know when it went gold, if it was late last week or if it was really on the dot when they announced it yesterday. But officially, the game has now gone gold, and what that essentially means is that it can now be uploaded to various digital storefronts and sent off to the presser in order to be pressed onto discs that can then be passed into stores. While the team will continue to work on the game afterwards, as we all know, it will require post-launch support and bug quashing for a little while. Well, it does mean that we should not fear an outright delay anymore. Cyberpunk, it seems, will come out on November 19th. But that is not all that happened in the land of Cyberpunk recently. We actually also got our first look on the full map of the Night City. So, as you can see right here, the full map really seemed like it leaked from a physical copy of the game, which has a physical version of the map, as you normally would see in GTA games, for instance. And as you can see here, a lot of people, a lot of fans on Reddit has structured together a really comprehensive overview of the game's world using in-game concept, or not in-game, but concept art that CD Projekt Red themselves have put out in the past few months. So a lot of the areas of the map has been shown in various images as well as trailers, such as the West End Estate, the Glen, the Corpo Plaza, downtown. But I encourage you to go look at these images for yourself, or not if you don't want anything spoiled at all. Of course, this comes at a pretty difficult time for CD Projekt Red, seeing as Bloomberg's Jason Schreier published a report not too long ago, on September 29th, where he spoke anonymously with a couple of developers from CD Projekt Red, basically telling Schreier that CD Projekt Red, leading up to the full launch of the game on November 19th, and probably in the weeks and probably even months afterwards, as the team will continue to squash bugs and deliver post-launch support in the form of various patches, that the management team at CD Projekt Red is now mandating 6-day work weeks ahead of launch. It is currently unclear what that means in terms of how long this period essentially is, whether it is right up to November 19th or whether it will continue. My guess is that it will. But the point of the matter is that CD Projekt Red is now mandating crunch for its employees, despite the fact that it earlier stated that it wouldn't do that it simply wouldn't succumb to some of the worst practices of the industry that we've seen elsewhere. And it simply, apparently, needs to do this in order to get the game out of the door quickly enough. And in this article, the studio head, Adam Badowski, basically said the following: "Starting today, the entire development studio is in overdrive. Your typical amount of work and 1 day of the weekend. I take it upon myself to receive the full backlash for the decision. I know this is in direct opposition to what we've said about crunch. It is also in direct opposition to what I personally grew to believe a while back, that crunch should never be the answer. But we've extended all other means of navigating the situation." It does seem like that this both is a trying time for CD Projekt Red as they're trying to finish the game, but it's also because of COVID-19 and the effects that that pandemic has had on the global working apparatus. As you might know, the majority of the studio still works from home and is working to navigate these kinds of obstacles as they move towards launch. But obviously, as a lot of people have said, crunch should never be the answer. At least here, it does seem like they are working with proper compensation. So, Cyberpunk has gone gold. It is, at least if you look past the 6-week working weeks for employees, it is a time to rejoice because the game will come out on November 19th. And we can't wait to play it and tell you more. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.